Magneto helmet,
That it
basically.
is. Yeah, it's fully doing a Magneto cosplay. Yeah.
Ah, very
Also,
cool.
I
Yeah.
usually record these. I don't know if that'll be helpful for you, so I'll just set the
No, go
recording
ahead. Go
fire.
ahead. Yeah, you got the replay theater. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, like, cause we're talking, right? So I'll save all that stuff in another
Oh
video.
yeah, yeah. Fair
And then I'll
point.
put it up. Yeah. Do you want me? Do you have any characters in mind you want me to play?
Let's see. Probably characters I'm really bad at. So like Peacock and Big Band.
Oh,
Probably the
all
two
right.
biggest offenders right now.
Okay.
It doesn't
I
sound like a team that mashes, does it?
no Peacock Big Band.
It doesn't matter.
Oh no, Peacock Big Band is like very common, dog.
Oh, I see.
Like there was a time when I was grinding this game for like a couple of weeks ago, and I was playing this, and so yeah, that'll be great. Very. I've never played on 144 hertz. I will see how this feels.
Yeah, let's hope the net doesn't die. Oh man. Oh yeah, I gotta be Annie. Whoops. I already forgot. Whoops. That was yeah. All right. Well, that's the first lesson. Don't miss input specials. All right. Oh god. I'm so sorry.
No, you're
That
fine.
was terrible.
No, 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 no. That's just fine.
I'm using macros if that, you know.
Oh, that's super.
Wow.
Oh god.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh god. Okay.
All right. Uh, you can't super jump out of that. That's interesting.
You can probably push block guard cancel the super jump. But you can Fuku always has an option of doing BFF. That'll just always punish it after you block the beam. That is.
What is BFF? Sorry.
Quarterback both kicks. The clone super where she goes in and hits you
Okay.
and crumples you. Yeah, that'll be your main solution there.
Okay.
That's the one I see Fuku
uh,
plays use all the time. So
yeah. Okay. I I don't think I'm gonna learn like this.
yeah, I
let
mean,
me like let
uh,
me think. I
um,
think I think I think what would be good if we did anti dittos. That would help.
okay, sure,
Cause yeah.
okay. That's either. I mean, like, tell me whatever you want, man.
Well, I've never done this before. I've
Okay,
never had a
so
coach. So
okay. So usually, what happens in I'll just let's talk just random, just whatever. So usually, what
okay.
happens in this sort of stuff is like the biggest thing is that people will come up and they'll say I have a problem. And I go,
Oh,
okay, what's the problem? And they go, okay, bazinga bazinga. And I go, all right, so
hmm,
there's this way to deal with this problem, this way to this problem. Most people's problem is like, I can't beat this guy. What the fuck is he doing? And I go,
right.
okay, so what is happening in this match is this thing is messing up, and that thing is messing up, and this thing is messing up, and that thing is messing up. So there's four things for
Yeah,
you to fix. In most to least important, they'll be in this order. Fix up those things, play for a couple of months, and you'll get better, and then we'll tackle a different problem. So
yeah,
usually the cycle of improvement is that like you'll see a problem, you'll be like, all right, so what's the problem here? The problem is I'm sucking at like these seven things. The most important thing is
yeah.
is fixing this one thing, and then you fix this one thing, and then you eventually get better at that, and then there's you start putting more emphasis on other things.
Okay,
Where I step into this is I can help you prioritize what is most important. I can show you stuff you might not be thinking about that I think is pretty important, and you might not catch it.
yeah,
I can think about like if you have problems that you're like I don't know how to beat this thing, I can give you the solution, or I can tell you how to find the solution, or we can talk about how to like now you feel at a spot where you don't know how to get better. What are some things you can like? How do you reprioritize that stack of improvements things? There's several different ways that we can tackle this thing,
Mm,
and it's completely up to you which way you think. If you're completely new to the game, then I suggest that just to some extent just grinding raw hours and getting used to okay my character like for super new
what you
players it's
do,
like
all that,
the
yeah.
thing is that like they don't even know how to like okay so if I'm over here
Oh,
right
yeah,
like let's
yeah.
say Annie's over here what is the
Yeah,
threats that Annie has. And if you can't
yeah.
even like articulate that, then we have a separate problem altogether, and then we can start thinking about okay, so like let's say I am Annie for instance, right? Sorry, I'm rambling
Uh,
a bit, but just cut
no,
me
no,
off if
I
you.
understand. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I get
So
you.
let's say I'm Annie here, right? What are my different options? I have like medium fireball. I think I spaced that pretty well. It could be
Yeah.
better, but light fireball probably. Light just bad. So I have light fireball. Whatever, doesn't matter. If light, that's max range for light fireball. Medium fireball is pretty good here. Heavy fireball is kind of too slow. They'll jump over it and they'll hit you. You can super
Yeah.
jump and then hit the air dash button and then hit the rolling button and then so
Which
that's
is,
a funny
yeah,
move.
very, very common. Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing you could do here is poke around with dive kicks. That's really funny. Uh,
Yeah.
you can threaten with jump the medium kick to throw off their timing. Not threaten, but
You
like
can't.
you
Yeah, you
use the
can't
float
poke.
to change the timing of it, and then threaten with dive kicks. If it hits, you do the air dash to convert off it. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You walk forward a little bit, and then medium punch becomes a pretty good poke as well. Especially if they're looking to advance
Oh,
in some sort of way. Usually people don't walk in. Usually people don't jump in, move on the ground like this. Especially in any never moves on the ground in this game. Your
yeah.
crouching light punch will be a fantastic anti-air jump. Like it will be a pretty good air to air. Super jump rolling is actually not that bad, but it's pretty slow, so I wouldn't recommend using it all that much.
Oh,
Like basically at this range, most people will move in the air. How will you check that? That's like your like you gotta start thinking about that. Okay.
yeah. And then getting hit confirms from that. So, like, if I connect this move, can
Yeah.
I connect with? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So like let's say you're thinking about anti-airs, right? And this is where like watching new bets will be really great because I can immediately find like, oh, you didn't know an answer to this problem. The answer to this problem is this, and this is how you
Oh,
do it.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So like your anti-air confirm in from crouch light punch will be like crouch light punch, contrary punch to this. Uh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
What's the combo? I forget.
That's alright.
What something like that. I don't know how to full combo
Yeah.
this character anymore.
So this. So let's backtrack. You're
Mm-hmm.
saying this is an anti-air.
Yep.
Okay. Even though it's really small
Yep.
and uh,
When she does
not.
this move, I don't know how to. I think I don't think online training has it. But basically, I'll show it to you what the move looks like in terms of hitboxes.
Oh, I've got the Mizumi wiki. I can look
Yeah,
that. Don't
look at
worry.
that. You can see it, and you'll be like, "Wow, can't believe this guy wasn't lying to me."
Light punch was it?
Yeah,
No,
crouching light punch.
crouching light punch. Sorry.
Yep.
Uh, here it is. Uh, oh shoot! Wow, I didn't expect that. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Because I would have expected like that, or sorry, the wrong one. Sorry, the dragon punch one. But that leaves you very vulnerable, doesn't it?
Yeah, and people will jump and block in this game quite a lot, so it's very annoying.
Okay. Um.
Usually people don't actually. You can just
Okay.
get away with doing fatty things like this, but if you land one of these, that'll give you full combo. So that's
So
kind of
do
good.
a medium dragon punch from that position. Okay. All right. I was trying to see what I could do if I could. Trying to practice like the anti-air because
Oh, you
if you
jump in on
come
me. You jump in on me.
what do I do, the rolling?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, oops. That's I don't know how to time
Go
this.
again.
I don't know how to time this.
I should
Rolling is a bad one. It's a really good hitbox. Jump medium punch
um
would be fine, I think.
that's this one. Okay. Okay. If
Uh,
I was
wow. Okay, am I this bad?
okay, I'll count the three.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Three.
Oops.
Okay. Three.
It's easier if I set up in training mode. I
It's
swear to you.
yeah. It's better if that was an example. Yeah.
Yeah, this is terrible. Let's the 60 seconds
Clearly,
remaining in this game.
we're getting nowhere. Well, not getting nowhere. You taught me anti-air. That's a good first note. but you
Yeah,
know,
I don't have the good timings on me anymore. I played this character like 6 months ago or something, so hands don't
oh
work no good. But I know a lot of stuff,
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
helpful.
No, but like, is this the only anti-option that's like
This is not that
good
bad either.
or wrong
But
one?
they, honestly,
Uh,
forward heavy punch is really good for like far away. If they're flinging around like super far away from you, you just like do one of those and it'll be great.
yeah,
I'll set up training mode
crouching.
and I'll share the screen with you.
Yeah, sure, good idea.
Save state. That's good. Uh, this game does feel so much nicer in 144 hertz. I swear to you, feels good, man. Spent $400 on this garbage.
A Colton beer monitor, yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Can you reduce the streaming quality, please,
Yeah, sure.
by like the lowest?
Yep, that's fine.
Thing?
Let's do 480p and let's do 30 FPS. That should probably be a bit better.
That's fantastic. Yes, thank you.
This will be a good example. Oh god. There you go.
Well, looks like that has a lot of tight timing compared to maybe crouching heavy punch. No, okay.
Crunching a bunch you to do it a bit earlier.
It's like you need a read for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's okay. Well, that's good to know.
Whatever. That looked like a combo.
All right. I think I've got a goal. Um, I knew that guy I versed called Comic Book Draws.
Oh yeah.
I think for now my goal would probably be to beat him in all 3 matches. New bats, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that seems great. Also, I started getting better at the timing.
Yeah, you're getting there.
I'm so
I'm very
proud.
surprised that you're the only Annie coach as well. I thought there'd be way more.
The character's not very popular.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's also like a relatively new character, so particularly not super popular, so whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
Do you have,
Fair.
let's just, I'm just gonna look at the bot real quick, if there's a match of you versus...
There's quite a
Did you play
few
last week? No. No, you did play last week.
on this Thursday, like
Oh, yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, there it is. I see a match already. There we go. Alrighty, so... What we can do now, if your goal is I want to beat this guy, let's just watch and
Yeah.
see what he does, and then we'll see how to beat him. Okay?
Yeah, that'll be good. Thanks.
Annotator. There we go. That's the app I'm after. I'm gonna.
Also, send me the link to the vid as well, like the one you record, so I can watch back
Yeah,
and
of
be
course.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There we go. This is my desktop.
I can't see anything. You're safe. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just like
If
my app was in a weird spot. I just need to move it.
if there's anything sus, I can't see it. That's all good.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I changed my monitor settings so the IP. This is what I lost there. Anyway, so couple of things to think about. So he's playing Fortune. So Fortune's pretty annoying.
I still can't see anything. Oh wait, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen.
Alright.
Sorry.
Like, what the fuck happened? Okay, cool. So,
so
you're playing
sorry.
Fuqua and Annie. That's important because you have a certain tools. You have a certain kinds of tools that you're thinking about how they interact with the other character. He's
Okay.
playing Fortune, Annie double. I didn't see the assists. I guess we'll see the assists show up at some point. But basically, what this character.
I can tell you what doubles assist is, if
Oh,
that
yeah.
helps.
Yeah,
It's the one where it turns into Cerebella. She does the butt dive.
How many hits does it do?
What, 3, I think?
3 is medium. So the medium one is not invincible. If she did 2 hits, that's the light one that is invincible. So that's a stark difference to note. So
Okay.
if that guy is calling, like he's getting close and calling the light one, you basically don't want to swing. If he's like at this range and he's throwing out the medium one, it is worth swinging into, partially because it's really funny when it trades. So you can get some funny lull W's when that happens.
See.
But also because it's not invincible, so you can swing into it. It just trades a lot and it's hilarious. Because of the auto lock, the way that the hitboxes are like, their trajectory is like auto locking into the rest of the hits. So you just fly off in really weird spots and it's hilarious.
All
Yeah,
right, let's have a look.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch the fresh match without saying anything, so I can figure out what the most important things to talk about are. I don't want to
All
say
right.
something. I don't want to spend time for like 20 minutes on something that is like not relevant and doesn't show up ever again.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So let's just watch.
Uh, oh
Oh,
god.
shut the fuck up, man. Okay. Whoa!
Oh, yeah, this is the one. Yeah. Um. Yeah, this is the one. There are a few of them crashed.
Oh, so it's not just a CJ can't see it that nobody could play.
You might want to go back or forward a little bit. Yeah, it's because my net was really bad that night.
Okay, that's fine.
You can see the jitter.
It's Wi-Fi.
Uh,
I'm already not impressed, but that's a whole different story.
it gets worse. It's mobile data, but yeah.
Fire.
Good.
I mean, I guess depending on the context, the mobile data can be more stable than Wi-Fi in a house. So
Uh,
I'm not a tech
I mean,
guy. I don't know anything. So
there's a feature on the on my PC called Wi-Fi 5, which is like really good. There we go. There's a match.
okay, let's watch this one.
This one we finished. So
Oh, flames. Okay. 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 The fuck would you do that? Okay.
ah, damn.
Okay.
Oh, but damn.
Mm-hmm. You found this combo online somewhere?
Yeah, Mizumi Wiki is what I'm using at the moment.
Okay. Okay. It has that. I didn't know it had that one.
Mm. Oh, that was. Oh, okay.
This fucking guy. All right.
We had some beef. I teabagged before the match, so yeah.
Understandable. Okay.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's so painful.
yeah, you rip off the band-aid. You gotta keep doing it. That's the
Yeah,
process.
yeah. So lay it on me.
All right. I would like the loading to happen faster. First of all, that would be nice. I like how YouTube has buffered the video, but it's still reloading it. Swag thing.
Yeah, what are you using? MBN?
I'm in New Zealand, so I have better net than any Australian can ever have.
Oh
This still
shoot.
sucks, which is great.
There's still. What are you on, like 720 60 frames P at the moment?
Actually, no, I don't think so. I'm auto 720, which is annoying, but whatever.
Oh.
It's not actually 720. I can see it.
All right.
Anyway, so the gist of what is happening is that like I feel like you don't really know. You've been fed that like this move is good and that move is good, but it's like placing the move in of itself is like the main challenge.
Yeah.
So if you look at like a really easy one to think about is like this. It's like this is a decision to me. I see this and I go, this guy just read the wiki and that's it.
Yeah.
Which is like not. I'm not saying as a derogatory thing. Is just like that gives me the information that I know. Like this guy, like I can see this and I go, okay, this is the kind of decision that's gonna be made. So this is like somebody told me this move is really good, so I'm gonna do this here. The difference with this sort of style is that like, I mean, just out of curiosity, you've played other fighting games before?
Yep.
What
But this is the only one I've really practiced, so yeah.
You've played other stuff, like what kind of stuff have you played before?
The one I'm really good at is Sonic Smackdown, which is basically just MVC3.
Sonic Smackdown?
But like, yeah, it's just MVC3, but with Sonic characters. That's really the simplest you can explain it. Yeah, that thing. It's really fun.
Okay,
Um,
I'll check that out.
apart from that, No, I did a bit of Melty Blood, but I can only do like the one very simple combo, and that's it.
That's type Lumina, I presume.
No, actress again. I play the redhead, F
Ah,
Arco.
okay,
But yeah, that's about it.
okay. I just realized display capture wasn't working properly.
That's all right.
Why the fuck? Oh, there we go. Finally fixed it. Anyway, so alrighty. Okay, I was just curious about what other games you've played, so I can talk about stuff possibly
Yeah, go
relevant to
ahead.
them. But I'll leave that away.
Go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead.
okay, so this, if you look at like F Alco or like Melty, for instance, right? In Melty Blood,
Mm,
this is sort of how you play neutral. Like in Melty, what you
yeah.
do is like you jump up, you throw out a jump A because it recovers really quickly. You then double jump away and then like fling out other sort of normals and hope that they run into it.
Yeah.
This normal is not particularly great for it because it like doesn't have the greatest hitbox to hurtbox ratio. It's not
Yeah.
particularly active. It has a ton of recovery. So this is like doing like a rising jump C with Alco and like hoping that
Yeah.
they run into it. It's not the way. The kind of the so and also think about like what this catches, right? So what this catches is them just sitting on the ground functionally,
Oh,
right?
okay.
And that's not gonna happen a lot of the time. Yeah.
Mm. So the hitbox for it isn't that good compared to like jumping light punch or jumping one of the other moves that's really good in the air.
So jumping light punch is really good for catching people in the air next to you or close to you,
Okay.
right? So
Yeah,
let me actually, because I'm streaming my desktop, I can just show you that from here anyway. So and I'll save you the trouble of having to go to Mizumi.
that's all right.
Fukua. Oh no, you can see my 20 tabs. Oh no.
I because of the 480p, I can't see what they say. So
Fuck yeah, brother. Why is my net so bad? I'm just recording. Anyway, it'll show up at some point. Basically, this like the hurt box for this move is like I'll use the green to show the hurt box and the red to show the
okay,
hitbox.
go
The
ahead.
hurt box is basically this,
Oh,
and then the
okay.
hitbox is basically this.
Oh, it's not safe. Oh, okay.
It's not like any bigger in any way. It doesn't stick
Yeah.
out like if this was like a melty button or whatever for a jump seat, it'd be like over here somewhere or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just like very very cleanly what the normal is. There we go. The hitbox is ready. JHK. What the frick? Okay, there we go. HK. There we go. There we go. Look at that. It's a bit
Oh,
underneath. That's there. Otherwise, it's pretty much where the move is.
yeah, okay.
So I wouldn't recommend using this as a way to just fling out things and hoping they run into them.
Okay, right.
The normals you want to be using for that purpose is jumping medium kick. That's like a little bit better than this.
Okay.
Um, but also the bigger point is that trying to catch somebody who has like a dragon punch assist available to them, that's not
Mm,
very helpful because a lot of the time in this game, if they can call their DP assist, just bet that they will. Like especially
yeah.
at like past a certain skill level, you just if they have the assist available and they can see you in that range, they're gonna call their DP and you just have to block.
Mm,
There's certain
okay.
things you can do once you start doing that, but like the basic thing is that like you can't be swinging wildly if they have DP assist available as a general thing.
Yeah, that's right.
So
It's true.
like stuff like this, like imagine if like you're playing multiplayer, right? This is like Falco jump C,
Yeah.
but like he may just pops up randomly from the background and just does a pillar, and you're like, oh, it
Yeah.
sucks to suck, brother. How did I breathe this air? Like, it's just a
All right.
fatty L. You don't want to breathe it. It's like bleach and ammonia. Just don't
So
want
that
to.
was my first mistake. So what else can we see from this
So
the rest of the
instead,
match?
yes. So this leads into everything is like, okay, so at this spot, like what are other decisions you can make? So the other things you could do is like you could jump back yourself, you could jump back into the fireball. If you throw
Yeah.
fireball, the fireball covers around the heavy fireball covers about this arc, goes down a little bit like that. Light
Would it
fireball
cancel
covers.
out? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you go.
would it cancel out with Annie's DP?
Yeah. So as Annie is going up, like if you jump back and threw a fireball, as Annie was going up, she would get hit by the fireball, and then you'd just be chill.
Okay.
And she
Let's
would just tank like a fireball in the face, and
well see
yeah.
that's what baffles me, right? Because like if you jump back, do a fireball, and then like what do? You got the assist, but now you have all this ground to cover you have to run all the way back to Misfortune before you can do anything. Because Fuku's not a zoner, you have to clearly get up close. But
Not
kind of hard to when
necessarily.
you jump back and yeah.
No, not necessarily. You can hang around. Like you have 99 seconds. Like you don't need to make a play happen right now. You can just wait. That's the best thing
I
about this
mean,
character is that like it doesn't. She's while she isn't a zoner, she's also not particularly great at like forcing things to happen on her own. Especially if they have defensive assist and you don't really. I don't know what kind of assist you have. I'm presuming you have DP. But I don't know.
for my assist,
Yeah.
um, it's all over the place. But for now, it's Annie's got Crescent Cut H and Fuqua has Shadow N.
Okay. So yeah, with the H cut, you can make things happen if you really want to force it. You can run away, call that assist, and then like just go in from there. But like,
Mm.
I wouldn't. Not a lot of the time. So basically, like what you can do is sort of throw fireballs around about here, cover airspace, make the other guy like go, this is so lame, and then like once they end up in a spot where they're jumping a bit predictively, then the jumping light punches start coming in. That's when you throw out this fatty little beast, and then you get a combo.
When they start closing in, yeah.
Yeah, once they start like you go, okay, I can predict that they will jump at this timing with this sort of like momentum and they'll end up in that spot. You snipe it and then you hit the jump light punch right in front of them and then you'll win.
I have
That's
another
sort of,
question.
yeah.
So every air move cannot overcome Annie's DP or any DP.
Depends on the hitbox. It really depends. But generally, if I look at any DP, I'd have to look at. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull up the game because I don't know what it looks like. But generally speaking, like it's invincible, so you're gonna get hit, especially because it's invincible, right? Like you'll just get tagged for doing errant stuff around it fairly often. I'll show you what it looks like.
I guess.
Let's go. This I will pick. Where is that character? Oh, there you go.
Bottom left, yeah.
Yeah. Fortune, and then any. Yeah. There we go. So let's say this character is running around and cool. And now I will turn on hitboxes and then turn the game to 25% speed. So whenever the character just shows up, that would be nice.
Maybe you can go a little faster, probably like 50 or something.
Oh, it's because I didn't set the recording start.
Play.
Woo!
There you go.
I will now slow down. That's what the
Okay.
hitbox looks like.
But don't they get invincibility privilege anyway? So,
Sorry, what was that?
well, don't they get invincibility privilege? Because that's how these DPs work. Because they
Yeah.
work as an anti-air.
Yep. So she's
So,
invincible
like-
starting now. Now. Ah, it's because I've been stupid. So what I'll do is instead of this, I will do it that way. So when the hitboxes are white, she's
Okay, so
invincible.
white. Yeah. Okay, yeah, right.
So red
Still,
is the hitbox, white is the invincible hitbox, so you can't hit that.
yeah, it's still going.
Yep.
That's the thing.
Finally, not invincible.
Oh no.
Yeah. So what you gotta do is be at this range. Don't throw out anything, basically. And when she's coming down, she's not invincible. You can go hit her.
Okay.
Something like that.
Right. Okay. I got another question. So
Mhm.
it's not how wise is it to like the guy's throws his assist out? How wise would it be to combo the character that they pulled out instead of paying attention to the main fighter, you know?
So hitting the assist character is like very useful because one, their assist is taking damage, right? Two,
Mm,
whenever you hit the assist, they will get a special cooldown where they like. So when you call an assist, right? Let's just look at. I'll make this very obvious. So if you look at this part right here, this is a light that tells you when the assist is when an assist is available to call. Yeah.
yeah, it goes green when it's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just look at this, assist is out. Obviously, you can't call it because it's out, right? Bazinga.
Yeah.
But then, like, she leaves, and then as soon as she's back, you can call her again.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
However, oops. You see how it took like around about 2 seconds, and then he could call it.
Oh,
And this doesn't have to happen with that normal
wow.
specifically. It can happen at any point. This is why that sort of stuff is
Okay.
really important.
Oh. Yeah,
So
I think one thing I noticed from comic is that he likes spamming this stuff when he's far away. I feel like.
yeah.
And during mix-ups as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'll call the assist, jump over you, and then he'll use that as the. I don't know if it's called mix-up or cross-up. Yeah.
A cross up is kind of a mix up, so you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Once
anyway,
the assist is
continue.
close to you, you're a bit SOL because like you can't really interrupt it if she's like over here, like she's invincible basically. So it's like, all right,
Yeah.
just don't swing a button here. But if he's throwing out assist like that, easiest, easiest punish.
Yeah.
You go, oh yeah, like the dumbass character, get out of the way.
Mm,
You
okay.
can combo her. It's not bad. Let's try to do something. Let's actually do a combo. That would be nice. Nice. I dropped it. Wow.
Yeah, it seems they have a bit more of a generous window of you know.
Yeah. Whatever. You see that? Like,
Okay.
you can combo the
Yeah.
assist. It is good. However, the point character can try to hit you with like any sort of invincible move that they have, or like any strong hitboxes that they might have. But it is like something you can threaten with. Generally, it's good to hit the opponent either with something you can like hit them and then jump cancel away with. That's pretty alright. Or you
Yeah.
can hit them with like a knockdown move, like a sweep. That's also pretty alright. Because
Yeah.
when you knock
Okay.
them down, the assist will fall and then they'll like get up slowly and then they'll leave, which is like a lot of time wasted.
Yeah.
Or you can hit them with a launcher because you can like as soon as you hit them, you get to recover like and jump away and block and be safe. That's another way.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, if just like that is coming out, you can tag it with one of these. With any, you can tag it with another. You can like also instead of throwing out a fireball specifically, you can just jab it and then like move on. Wow, amazing jab.
Yeah.
You can hit him with one of those and then move on. That's
Let's.
also fine.
Okay. Um, can we do the double assist and see what we can options we got for that?
Yep. So
Because that was a 3-hit one, so I don't know which version that is.
that's the medium version.
Okay.
I have to remember where that character is. That one is fine. Yeah. So the main thing to note is that this assist is coming around horizontally like this. Yeah. You can
Yeah.
block it and then hit her. That's fine. But generally, what happens when you block it is that the opponent will now just hold W and hit left click, basically. So you don't really
Okay.
want to try hitting her there. What you can do is look at the fact that the arc is like this way. Yeah? And if you just
Okay.
get out of the way, you'll like that's the biggest way to get around is to just get the hell out of the way. Especially if you're a neutral and they just call it without doing anything, you can just peace.
Oh. Yeah, I was immediately thinking crouching heavy kick, but I don't think
Oh, you
I
can.
have the reaction speed of that, yeah.
No, not if you're far away, but if you're close, if you're a little closer than
I mean,
that.
yeah. Well, this is the problem with this move specifically because not the crouching heavy, but the assist. It starts as a mid, then it goes to a low.
No, it's mid.
Um. Oh, it's mid all the way.
Yep.
Oh.
This is not Street Fighter
Okay.
2. The hit zones don't affect where the Mo is blocked.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay.
Yeah. What they will often do is run in and do a low, so you gotta block low at some point. But yeah, it's not a low
Yeah.
by itself.
Can it be approached with an air move?
Let me see.
Okay, yeah.
Let me
That
see.
seems to be like its DP then. Oh no.
Now you can hit it. It's completely non-invincible. Let me see if we can trade with it. That'll be funny. God.
No, I think that has advantage.
I'm sure we can trade with it. I've seen funny things with this. I'm gonna try 2 more times. 1 more time. Don't bother trading with it.
Maybe
Get,
slow it down.
just get out of the way. That's the easiest way. You don't even need to super
Okay.
jump neutral. You can like super jump. You can super jump back as well, or just jump back as well.
Could you super jump forward at all? Or
Yep. You have to do it it's a little.
yeah, there it is.
So
Because
that's
I'm
the
offensive, so
yeah.
I
So if
always
you're
go
at this
forward.
range, oh sorry, whoops. If you're at this range, you see that like it's hitting at the top of the arc over there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe not the best, but if you
hmm
oh wow, nice way dash. You can get out of the way if you are a bit further away. You can super jump forward if you're a bit
Yeah.
further away. Like that. That'd be one way.
Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty good. You want to continue watching that
Yeah, sure.
the matches?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically, like the gist of it is that like, okay, this guy's throwing assist. What do? You can get out of the way of assists. If it's non-invincible, you can try hitting it out of startup. Depends on the assist.
Mm.
Some assists are easier to hit up than others.
Yeah.
And you can, if you block it, you can try to deal with the mix-up afterwards. So one of the things that I haven't talked about necessarily is like the concept of push blocking and then like doing things when you push block. So
Yeah.
normally in like Marvel 3 or whatever, if you block one of these, you just get fucked basically, for lack of a better word, because
Yeah.
they'll run in and do a mix-up for free. In Skullgirls, for example, if you block one of these assists, you see that like I turned purple there for a second.
Yeah.
Being
What
purple
was
means
that?
you're blocking both high and low at the same time. So for that
Oh, that's what.
duration, yeah.
So that's what a push block does.
So what? It's not from a push block itself. It's from something called push block push block absolute guard. So what you do is you
Oh.
push block. You block a certain way. You push block. So what I'm doing is I'm standing. I'm doing standing guard and push block. And then when I stand block it,
Mm.
I stand guard and push block. I then switch to a crouching guard in the push block animation, like that. I'll slow it down just so you can see it. Yep. This is a lot harder with one hand off. Nice, hit the wrong button. Swag.
That's all right.
I'll try to show it once. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay, there we go. Hit the wrong button again. My hands don't work. There we go. And I push blocked, and now I switch
And immediately
guard.
after, and then you press down immediately after.
Yeah. And now
Okay.
for the duration of my push block animation, I am blocking both high and low at the same time. And as soon as my push block ends, which is around about here, now I am not in block stun anymore. So what I can do is I can just hit the character right away.
Sorry.
So
But yeah. What I was gonna say is so push block in some circumstances is better than not push blocking at all.
yeah. I wonder if I have a video about that. I think I do. I'm a shill of my own content.
That's all right.
Push.
You gotta flex whenever you can.
Fuck yeah, brother. There we go. I actually do. How did I know?
Does that say? Oh, I thought it said push long. I'm like, bro, what are we watching?
Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, so there's a couple of things that go into how push block works. There's some things there, but yeah,
All
basically
right.
that's like that gives you some starting points to think about when push blocking is good,
All right.
when it is not good. If you're blocking these things for with assists and you're afraid that the opponent is going to come in and hit you, push blocking and then blocking the other way is really good. You can do it the other way as well if you block it crouching. Oh, bloody great.
Wow.
Uh,
Huh.
that's one of the weaknesses of this assist, by the way. It doesn't really like it. Sometimes will just whiff if you're crouching like that.
That's
Cool. I push block
that's
this.
really strange.
So
Yeah.
you see that I'm like I push block this now when I was crouching guard, and now I switch
Yeah.
to a stand guard, and now I am blocking both ways.
Yeah. I didn't realize that the hitbox. There's a hitbox when double lands as well. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm stand guarding.
All
Yeah.
right.
Anyway,
Let's
that
continue.
yeah, talking about that one part led to 15 minutes of discussion, which is great. Fire.
That was good.
But that
That's
talks about a
good.
lot of things that like general concepts that are really important and they'll show up in the rest of the video. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
good that we
Go
went
ahead.
about it like this in that great detail. So yeah, you swing into
I
this
get
assist
hit.
and you get hit, like okay, fucking bazinga. You can tech roll there, that's useful. Tech rolling is
Heck,
good.
we're forward or backwards?
Forwards would be good so you don't stay in the corner.
Yeah.
If you tech roll
Um.
back, you go into the corner, which is not great. You want to get out of the corner.
I think that's what I did. How do you? So just remind me. How do you tech roll?
So as soon as you land, or right before you land, you want to hold the direction and hit any button. It doesn't matter which one. So you want to hit a button right about now, and then like at this point you've lost that window. So there's
Oh,
like a 40 frame
okay.
window on push blocking. It's like gigantic. Like
Yeah.
yeah, basically like whenever you see like oh this is gonna happen to me, it doesn't matter if you can tech roll or not. You should just be in the habit of doing it anyway. Once people get good enough, they'll exploit that habit. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Better habit is to be tech rolling instead of not tech rolling.
Okay.
And like basically, whenever I play in stuff like this, I go, oh, this stuff is happening. I hold forward and stop mashing buttons, and I'll get a tech roll, and I'll be fine. You don't even need to mash; you just need to input it once. It's a giant window to get around it.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Waking up and doing
So
crutch leg kick is not particularly best.
yeah.
That's like another general habit that has shown up quite a bit in this match. You sort of just hit buttons and stuff, and like try to like this is not you're not at an advantage. You gotta block for now, not your turn
Well,
right now.
what are some good wake up options here then?
Stand blocking and crouch blocking. So crouch blocking and like up backing would be your main two I would recommend. You're not really at advantage. The other thing you can do
Yeah.
with Fukua is she does have heavy drill. This is invincible. This is strike invincible to be precise. So if he
Yeah.
tries to hit you, you will get around it, but it's a very slow move.
It's
Not
not a lot of good potential for combos as well. The only thing I can think of is like EX Fireball, and that's it. Yeah.
that's pretty much it. You don't get anything else.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can trade with this. Oh my god, trade. There you go. That's
But
that was
yeah.
the funny trade. Whatever, doesn't matter.
You don't need to trade.
Funny trades are funny,
There
but
you go.
anyway,
There you
waking up
go.
and crush
Wow.
light kicking there, not the best idea. Doubly so because you did IAD over, but like your turn to block, pal. You just gotta respect it for a bit.
Yeah.
Um,
So after this, I get destroyed, but then he.
yeah, you just kind of flailing a bit there. So eventually it worked out, but again, like that's one of those things when you get up close, you're like trying to flail a little bit too hard. Not the strongest of ideas. My
Yeah,
general
but
habit is like I just try to climb up there and just block a little bit, and then like they'll do something stupid, and I'll be able to get out of the way.
what did comic book do? He had the advantage, but he backed off. That was so weird.
Yeah.
Look at this. He
Yep.
got it, but
And
then
then
for
dropped
some
it.
reason he's like, oh, back
So
out. Okay.
yeah. So when his crouch flag kick whiffed there, a common habit people have in this game is something stupid happen. I'm gonna up back because like blocking in the air is like one of the strongest states you can be in this game. Like you can't be hit high
Um,
or low. You can be crossed up, I guess, so you can hit like if he's blocking towards the right. So what he's doing right now is he's holding that direction. You can
yeah,
hit
that's
him
right.
like there, and you'll cross up the guard and you'll hit him, or you can air throw. Either of them are fine, but most people don't do those, so it's pretty safe.
You know how
Um,
risky an air throw is?
It's not very great. It's like It's like melty, but even worse. But yeah,
Yeah.
because it's very slow. You'll get used to when to sneak those in once you start playing more and more and more.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about Comic here is that with his combo, he implements an air throw in the combo, which
Yeah.
also helps him implement how far the grab is,
Yeah.
which is good. Anyway, continue.
So you again swing in and do one of these. It's not particularly
Yep.
great. It is an easy button, especially he was on the ground. You could have hit him. I think the timing was the issue there. I don't know how active that move is actually. I gotta look that up. Jumping heavy kick, active for 2 frames, not particularly great. Look at jump medium kick, active for 6 frames. So if you're jumping in and throwing your body to the ground, that might be one of the better ones to throw around more so than one of these.
Yeah. Okay.
Because how active is like how long the active hitboxes are out for. So it's like easier. The more active a move is, the easier it is to run into it.
Yeah. Okay.
For the opponent. So would recommend doing moves that are more active to catch people. Jumping heavy
Okay.
kick is good. Like if you're point blank and you want to do like a bit of repeated pressure, you can like just you can jump and immediately hit jumping heavy kick, and that'll be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, again,
So
you're hoping that like he stays on the floor and then you hit him with stuff like this into the that. But you'll get used to when that isn't a good option. We'll talk about
yeah.
that in a while.
So he
You
comes in with that
jumping around, which is good.
anti-air.
I can't believe you beat that. You are chosen by the gods. That move is insanely hard to beat.
Yeah, but that was so useless because like I had nothing to combo out of that move of. So
Once it hits, oh, actually, that's another way I can show you. Another thing we can go over. Dummy recording. Ooh, let's see. Oops. Oops, there you go. So as soon as you hit the standing heavy punch, you want to immediately just hold up forward. Oh my god. Like that, and then you get a combo. Again, you're chosen by the gods, you got that. Oh my god.
yeah, but that was so it went so far high up, and I'm like, well, my options now is to either run up or like do something else. I mean I could do a H fireball, but I think it wouldn't have reached.
Oh, I'm so bad at spacing this. Oh my god.
It's alright.
You got that first try. You actually are good at I am so bad at this. So like is this not
It's just
what
mashing.
happened here?
We can go back.
I want to look at the spacing again just to be sure.
You went back. You landed.
Oh,
You jumped up.
that's you're not chosen by the gods. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
You didn't beat that move. That move is
I was
insanely
not.
hard to beat.
I was not chosen by the gods. No.
Yeah, no. It's alright, you'll be chosen by the gods soon. Oh, I did rising jump light kick at like this spacing. Okay, let's see what I can do to beat it. But basically, whenever this move hits, you can almost always go into heavy kick like this and combo afterwards.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna delete that recording. And stick at that button, that'll be fine. Oh my god. Where's that spacing? It's here, and then like that. I think it look like that.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you can reach it. Yeah.
Oh, that was a bit.
He went. Yeah, I think it might have been a little bit closer, but doesn't matter.
There you go.
Damn, you're not you're not a Fuqua player, but you can do that. Yeah.
I am a Fuko player. What the fuck? You don't know my history.
It says in the coaches list you're for Annie though, so.
I've played Fuko before.
Great, fantastic, actually.
There you go. Some sort of a combo. I'm not a Fuko
Very
combo
cool.
player, but I can hit the buttons.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah.
But yeah,
Let's continue the match.
Yeah, whenever this move happens, you can always just hold a forward. As soon as it hits, hold a forward though. So you see me like I like as soon as I input the move, I just hold it forward pretty much straight away, like that.
Yeah.
And then as soon as it hits, I go, oh yeah, easiest combo of my life. I just hit heavy kick and then I continue the combo from there. You can always combo there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
So that happened. He came down. He did the combo. This is where I get my ass handed to me. So
yeah. So this happens here. Yeah, you got the thing. You reacted too slow. You don't gotta react. As soon as you hit the button, like you're like, I'm just gonna swing this fat ass button and then just hold it forward and you'll get the combo. It's a good end here, so you can throw those out. You just try to do standing heavy
are you
push
saying
again, and then
are
he
you
did
saying I
crush like
reacted
kick.
too slow?
Yeah, you just need to know that
Oh,
that move is gonna hit, like, or
okay.
not just know. How do I put this? If you're gonna do that move, just like hold up forward because if it hits, you need to. You can't wait for that move to hit and then be like, oh, it hit. Let me get the combo. That's not
Oh,
how it
yeah.
works. You have to like
Okay.
if you do the move, you just go. You just have to jump cancel it as soon as it hits, and just hope that it hit, and like that's it.
Solid. All right. So yeah.
That's how you would
Uh,
confirm off it. But yeah, you go for another one of those. Unfortunately, this guy was on the ground now, and they hit crush light kick. So,
yeah. So
unbeatable strategy. So this air
funny
throw,
combo.
yeah. You can take that air throw there, but I mean, yeah, you know, you can do
What?
whatever. The air throw is
Well,
not
no, I
part of
was
the
in hit.
combo.
I was in hit stun.
No, you get out of hits, and as soon as the air throw is coming out. So
So you're saying,
you see this spark here, like this,
yeah,
the white one.
yeah.
Whenever this white spark happens, that means you have just left hit stun.
Oh, so I could have blocked that.
You can you can't block throws. You can
Yeah.
input your own throw as they do a throw to get out of it.
Oh yeah, right. Of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Or
yeah.
attack, but I don't think that would be favorable.
No, you don't have enough time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Oh,
don't push block any of that because you did push block. You had to.
oh
But with the
yeah.
mix up, you could push blocker away and you'd be fine. They can start covering you for push blocking, but he's not doing that. So that's that.
Yeah, I got load once, and then
Yeah.
he did it, and then I said, okay, I'll block again, but he blocked high. So I'm like, I have to swap out because my character's taking damage.
Yep.
Um,
Do note that when you swap, like that is an invincible move, so you can throw one of these out once in a while as like a reversal. So if you start like you were saying, like what do I do when I'm in the corner? I have to block. That is one of the things you can do. Not because they're low on life, which is fair, but also because it's an invincible move. You can just use as a reversal. And you'll be fine. It'll be a funny thing that happens.
yeah. But I think he saw that happen, yeah, and he was like, well, I can block the assist, and then I can, yeah,
Yeah, it's again the tags are usually very slow in this game. So not
yeah,
usually, they're very slow, like almost across the board. So if they do like a small poke, like a crush, like kick, like that, they'll be able to block basically the tags. So it's not great, but it is one of the things you can do. So
yeah.
blah
So
blah
came in for
blah.
that. So
Uh,
it seems I could have tech that. No, not tech. I was out of the hit stun.
yeah, you blocked it. That's fine. You got it. He dropped the combo.
Boom.
He didn't finish it properly. Yeah, see, it's an ended just now, and he's
Yeah,
dropped the combo. That's fine. As soon as you do this, you try to rolling immediately when you land. That's crazy, but good
yeah,
on you. You got that. Unfortunately, Fortune has an air. She basically has a sword in the air. When you look at that move,
yeah,
so get hit by one of those. You tech roll, and that's good. And then immediately after tech rolling, you hit a button. It worked here, but again, that's feeding into the thing of okay. So this is slightly different. This is another one of the things I would like to mention, and this is like super down the line. You can start thinking about this.
mm,
So think about like, okay, so you know how I talked about when you were knocked down in the corner by Fortune, I told you hitting buttons is a bad idea,
yeah.
and this actually here is a great idea. Can you tell me can you think about the difference?
All right, play the clip again.
The Fuko one or just this one?
No, just this one.
Okay.
So I blocked it. but then I
Yeah.
teched forward and I pressed the one button which I knew would start my combo.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was mashing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that's my answer?
Okay. There's one thing that's really important to think about in that. I mean, a lot of those things are good. So you did a button that you knew you would hit, and you knew how to combo off it. Good. You knew
Hmm.
that. So what was the other thing you said?
I tech rolled forward by
Yep.
accident
Mm-hmm.
because I remember that tech rolling backwards just gets me in the corner even
Mm-hmm.
more.
That's also good. Yep. So those are the two
Uh,
things you mentioned, right? What was this other one?
and the other one was misfortune was mid attack.
Yes, that's the
Um,
main one. That's the biggest one that I want you to think about. So, the biggest reason that was a good idea is that you saw that Misfortune was doing something, and you were like, psych, I'm going to smack you in the face for doing it. That is a very, very important concept that will help you immensely. The fact that you looked at the screen and you were able to decipher that it's a good idea to hit a button in this spot.
yeah.
Getting better at this skill will make you good at all fighting games forever and ever for the rest of time. Being able to look
So
at the screen and go, oh yeah, this character is like in disadvantage. I can smack them in the face right now. Let's do it. That's what we're
okay,
after.
okay,
Okay? So in
yeah,
this very concrete scenario, you could figure it out. As the situations get more and more nebulous, it won't always be so clear cut. So we'll get to, in some spots like it's a bit weird. Should I even hit a button here? And then you can think about, then you can like ask people or whatever else. But generally
okay,
speaking, you nail the hit. The fact that you get this is great, and I don't have
yeah.
to teach you how to do it. Like I've had to for like 5 people or whatever, which is pretty annoying. But you got
That's all
it.
right.
Very impressed, and you have some sort of a combo here, which is great. Not knowing
So
the optimal combo is completely fine by me. I'm not fussed about it at all. Probably wouldn't run the
so
super
that's
here.
that's the last combo in the Mizumi wiki.
Yeah, that's completely fine. So you throw out one of these again. The rolling, the way you're doing the rollings is you're hoping that he just stays on the ground. Generally, not going to be happening a lot of the time. So with the
Can you go
Annie,
back a
sorry.
little bit because the Discord just messed up a lot.
Oh, okay. So
So after the combo,
yep,
I did. Yeah, okay, there we go. Yeah.
yeah,
So you went with that.
yeah. That's not actually invincible. So you could have hit him, but your timing was off. That's fine.
Oh, I see. What
When
did I
Fortune has
do?
the head on, that is an invincible move. When she has it off, it is not. It's hit or
Okay, yeah.
invincible or something. I don't actually care.
So what do you think I could have done instead? Like,
You could just
I
hit
was
him. You
thinking,
could just hit him properly. If you timed the button right, you would have hit him.
oh,
You see that like
because this is a just disjoint, isn't it?
yeah. You just are too slow.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
move is just not out yet. Where is this? I fucking love buffering every frame.
Oh yeah, New Zealand internet good, innit?
Yeah. She's just ducking down. Does that actually make the hitbox bit smaller? I actually don't know. I'm gonna check it. Uh,
Maybe.
I actually don't know, so that's what I'm gonna test. Oh god, nice. Yeah, so I guess she ducks down a little bit, which is kind of annoying, but
I
you
mean, what about that
instead of
blue
doing jump
hitbox
heavy
though?
punch, you could have done jump medium punch. That would have been fine. It's a lot more active than rolling, so it has a lot more hitboxes, and the active
Oh,
frames are a lot bigger. I think. Also, for
I'll
what it's
take your
worth,
word
that's a
for it.
problem with the YouTube video, the YouTube player, not me. The fact that it freezes every goddamn frame. Where is this jumping medium punch? Yeah. So rolling is only active for 2 frames. That move is active for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you
Oh,
want to try hitting
shoot.
somebody, throwing out a jump, and like you don't require the giant hitboxes of rolling, that's you can throw one of these out and you'll be fine.
Okay. Another noteworthy thing is that I did not use install at all because I felt like it was a waste at my skill level.
That's fine,
Uh,
not an issue
yeah.
whatsoever.
Although I did read one thing where someone said, you can install with Annie, set her assist to forward heavy punch, and then tag her out, and then she has a fantastic assist for that.
That, yeah, it is, but like, don't bother. It's not above your pay grade for now.
Yeah, fair enough.
I would recommend you to just pick. Uh, any three is fine. You can pick North Knuckle, it's fine. You can pick the Fireball, it's fine. You can pick the DP, it's fine.
All
The
right.
the the installed forward heavy punch, that's some spicy stuff. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it quite yet. I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I didn't. So there it is.
that's fair.
I also think like you'll find how to use install when you get better. It's not a requirement in any sort of way for this character. So
Okay.
hey, you missed the combo there. That's fine. The bigger issue is really the fact that you're just like you're doing these rollings. Okay, you did. It's again. I see that you're like, okay, this character is gonna be close to the ground and going to throw a fireball. Here it is good because this was actually the case. And then you go in for the
Oh,
rolling. Rolling is really, really, really slow. It is not very fast. How fast is it? 16 frame startup. That is not a fast move, sir.
yeah, but it's got a
So
great hitbox, so that's all I can think about.
deadbox is great. The other thing you could think about in those sort of spots is, are there any faster moves you can try to hit the opponent with? And for any, the answer is generally when it comes down to that. Sorry, I'm hiccuping quite a
That's all right.
bit. Standing medium punch would be the fastest way to hit the opponent right now. It
Yeah,
has like really big range. It's a sword normal. It goes into like even at the tip range, you get a full combo out of it. It's insane.
yeah,
It's pretty
true.
great, and it's a lot faster than doing that. You can also run up and throw, which is fine, and run up and crouch like kick is also fine. Rolling pretty much is hoping that they stay on the ground immediately, and that's not necessarily going to be the case a lot of the time. Generally,
Yeah.
the biggest issue is that like the way like you're making good decisions about like you want to hit them, but your decisions are like assuming the fact that they're gonna stay on the ground, which is not the case in this game. People will act like monkeys if they can afford it.
The other thing I really dislike about that trade off, not trade off, but like that moment, is that but sorry, way before when I threw out fireball,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the head took it for me. The head took the fireball instead of the body taking it, which is really annoying because
Nope.
I need I
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, get owned, I guess.
yeah, I need the I need the body to be in stun so I can combo it.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
That'll just happen when Fortune has the head in front of her. You just gotta get the skill issue or whatever the kids call it.
Yeah.
So it's just like a thing that happens. You can kind of get away from it. Like you can try to run away or whatever. That'll be fine.
Hmm. Yeah. Let's continue.
Yeah, you do the rolling, hoping that he'll stay there. Not gonna happen. You get comboed. Now you get close and you try to hit a couple of buttons and hope that things work out. Not gonna really be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You try to jump away and then hit a button. You don't have the time to hit a button now. So
Yeah.
you've been better at like picking spots where you can hit a button. This is not one of those. You can't really hit a button here. Fortune is coming on top of you, and she's gonna hit a button, and you're just probably not gonna win there. You could aim for. You can try to hope for a crush light punch anti-air. I wouldn't because it's a that axe kick or whatever. This thing here, this thing is hard to beat,
Yeah.
as you've seen me like try to so many times already. And then you get hit by it, you get comboed, and it's like, oh, okay. And yeah, you get out of disadvantage there. You try to hit him with stand light kick. There, it's not a great idea because then, like, so at the start, I talked about knowing when it's a good idea, when it's not a good idea. Here,
Yeah.
that normal was not a good idea, but it was a good idea to try to hit him. So you
Yeah.
could hit him again with Crush Light Punch would be fine. Crush Heavy Punch would also be fine because he's recovering in the air.
Mm.
And then comboing from there. So stand light kick was not the way. Other buttons were the way. You just have to find out what your solution is there.
Yeah. Okay. 'Cause that is extremely painful. Uh.
In a sense, yeah, but in a sense, it's like I tend to see those sort of things as like a sort of like a roguelike where it's like, oh, in this boss, what could I have done? I found that kind of fun. I don't know if
Yeah. Yeah.
you necessarily find it that interesting.
Uh. Anyway, continue.
Yep.
Uh.
So yeah, you're like now that's a spot where you should not be hitting a button in any way. That's not great. So here, combo drops and you're getting counter hit, not the wave.
Yeah. So I should have blocked that.
Yep. Just gotta hold back.
Yeah.
The wave.
Despite the fact I could have, chip damage and all that, but yeah.
You wouldn't have died to any chip damage necessarily, not that much anyway. But yeah,
Okay.
that's you don't want to die. Like
Yeah.
if you're imagining you're gonna die, so
Yeah.
yeah, the head
I, I
is over
knew I
there
knew
behind
this.
me. Sorry, yeah,
I knew that one. Sorry, I knew that one was coming. I
yeah,
was
yeah,
just
yeah.
memeing.
That's fine. Yeah, again, tech
So
Cody
yeah.
would be the wave there. You try to get out with neutral jump, that's fine. Not an issue.
Mm,
Okay, yeah, like you can just wait. Yeah, you hit the fireball, that's great. Again, the jumping heavy kick is not the way there. I don't know. Yeah, you did the fireball at the right arc. You super jump away, throw fireball, great. That's fine. Yeah, the jumping heavy kick there is not necessarily the wave. Maybe doing it with neutral jump would have been fine, but again, like I don't want to trust that button against Fortune's existence.
yeah. True.
Jumping, if you really wanted to snipe him moving on the ground against them, medium punch is a pretty good button for that with Fukua as well.
Yeah.
I'll go back and show you how to combo off it as well. That's like a basic combo that I can show. You throw out one of these, it's like not that bad. It'll combo like this, and you can get a full combo like that.
Okay.
So you do stand medium punch into crouch heavy punch like this. It'll cover the moving on the ground. Crouching heavy punch by itself is also not too bad. You can throw out one of those. It reaches a bit further, at the cost of being slightly slower. And then
Yeah.
throw crouching heavy punch into a medium fireball is the one you want to be looking at.
Can we sorry to interrupt you. Can we just take a short break? I just need to go to the toilet real quick.
You sure?
All right. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't combo. That's nuts. Yeah, I think stand medium punch. Good to know. Bye. That's
Hello. I am back.
hey, what's up? So I decided
Hey.
to make a shit post. Very important.
Good.
Very, very important.
Good.
But yeah, so stand medium punch is a pretty good option here. Crouch heavy punch is a little bit. It hits a little bit further. The main thing is that like if you hit crouch heavy punch at crouch heavy punch's max's range, you don't necessarily get the fireball combo every time. But if you do stand medium punch at standing medium punch's max range, the fireball combos every time. So some disadvantages, some advantages there. To think about. Basically, like to control the
Doesn't
ground
medium
space.
punch leave you just?
Hmm?
Sorry.
Mhm.
Doesn't medium punch just leave you really open though?
What do you mean, like?
Well, all the frames for it compared to other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Compared to other moves, it seems like a risky one compared to what I do, which is crouching light kick.
Oh, this is like a poke to throw out, like if they're gonna move on the ground next to you. Like if you're
Oh,
over here already, don't do one of these. That's not really what we're after.
yeah.
If you're like over here, then yes, you want to use one of these. But if they're like if you're over here and you think that they're gonna move in, throw out one of these that'll catch them moving forward. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Uh, you miss
Okay,
those
that's good
combos,
distance. Yeah,
and you get some fancy schmancy combo that I don't really care what it is.
that's all right.
I hate combos, so the combo tip's not for me.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, you hit one of these, that's fire. And then you throw the fireball, which is great. Again, you throw fireball here, which is great. Stuff the assist there. Fire. Exactly what I'm
Yeah.
after. You try to hit him with like a jump back, like kick, heavy kick there. Not the
Yeah.
best of ideas. You can use their medium punch. The other thing you could do is do a grounded anti-air. So anti-airing with Fukua, you want to be looking at primarily crouching medium punch. This is the main one to think about. This button, like if you look at, I will show you
Yeah.
this. My God,
Yeah. I
like
see.
that. Oh my God. Oh,
Yeah,
I
that
hate.
timing's really tight. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, you'll get a combo there. Oh, nice. Cool. I just do one of these, I guess. Oh my God. Like something like that, I guess. Ask a Fukua combo master what to do there. I'm not a Fukua combo master. I just said
That's
the
all
neutral.
right.
I just said the neutral of the gods.
Do you
Um,
think Do you think Hemrock is a Fuqua combo master?
Pamrock is a combo Fukua master, but I probably know better stuff than he does.
Oh
Uh, the wiki has some cool stuff for it. Generally, I mean, they can try to find you some basic combos. That's not that bad.
no,
Um,
I've been practicing one BNB with Fuqua, the second one, but it's really tight timing. Uh, so I'm
is
just
it the
thinking,
one
well,
involving a lot of clones?
is it how many clones is it? It's just one, I think. Yeah,
Wait,
it's just one clone.
is it like,
Yeah, it's that one. Yeah.
is it like something like
Yeah,
this?
yeah. Then boom,
Oh,
boom.
okay.
Yeah,
Some different combination of those things, but yeah, I mean that's not that bad.
yeah. But it's not that good if I can't throw that in a combo.
Oh my God.
If I Well, I can just tell you what combo I'm using at the moment. The
Yeah,
combo I'm using at the moment is basically just light punch, light. Oh god, I have to type it. My
I'll
brain.
find it on Mizumi if I. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not on. It's not Mizumi. It's
On.
one my friend did. Actually, no, I made it. What am I doing?
Oh.
My friend made the combo.
Don't worry about it. It's.
Uh,
I'll find you something at some point. Um.
no, found it.
Okay.
This one. It'll pop up in a moment. So left to right, and then you look down.
Oh yeah. Oh God.
So yeah, light punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy punch, jump forward, light kick, medium kick, heavy kick, then light kick, medium kick, heavy punch, then light punch, medium punch, heavy kick, and then light punch, medium punch, heavy kick. Um, the shadow, the shadow heavy kick,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then the drill special.
Did like some. I let me.
Yeah, like that, pretty much.
Right. Good grief! What is this?
Yeah, this is how I. This is the only way I can remember my
Oh yeah.
combos.
Oh, that's
So.
fine, dude. That's lit actually. Oh, okay. I see what this is. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. I'll try to find you some other stuff. I think there's a combo that doesn't involve any
Yeah,
shadows at all. That'll be fine. You
yeah, which is the
generally
first.
yeah
Yeah,
generally
that's
you
the
want to
first
use
BNB.
generally you want to use
Sorry, go
shadows at
on.
the end of combos. So at the start of combos, not at the end of combos. Throwing them out at the end of the combo is not necessarily the best, but that's whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
basically like controlling if you want to control space you can use like air normals for that, you can use ground normals for that, You can use air fireballs. Actually, you had a space to throw out an air fireball here instead of trying to throw out a normal. That would have been fine. So you see that you this. You do one of these. You hit them, and then you could throw out a fireball here. You could like do one of these actually. So if you're over here, you can do one of these like that.
Yeah.
You can just like smack them in the face before they can even come in.
Because that move, Misfortune's move, has a lot of build up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Or whatever, like something like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so. You know how I was talking about like you predict them moving forward and then you smack them. That's just how you
Yeah.
do it, like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever. But yeah.
Let's continue watching that match.
Yeah, and then there was these, and then you threw the fireball to control the ground, but people don't stay on the ground
Yeah.
in this godforsaken game.
Yeah.
People jump a lot, and you will want to try to jump to meet them there. Yeah, again, like
Yeah.
you can't really swing into this assist quite a lot, so you just gotta block there. Push blocking would have been fine, so you push block the point away a little bit.
Yeah.
That would have been fine. You try to get out of the corner by holding a forward, not the best plan.
Yeah.
Against that, I guess it is one of the defensive options you can do, but it's alright. You'll learn when it's a good idea, when it isn't. I would recommend you
Yeah.
build a base with like sometimes you hold up back, sometimes you hold down back. And then from there you can start
Yeah.
learning when those things aren't the best and you can think of other options to do instead. That'll be better, but more risky.
Okay.
Things are
Alright.
happening, you're trying to do the thing, and again, like he's dropping his stuff and you're sort of swinging into him. I would recommend just like blocking it out instead for a bit as well. Because your tendency is to swing the other way quite a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Your tendency is
I'll
to swing into hitting buttons more.
So if you go,
Yeah.
there's another match I want you to see.
Okay.
If you keep going forward, it's got the school background. Was it that one? Oh, it was maybe that one, probably.
That's the
Yeah,
next one, yeah.
I think that is, yeah.
I might watch that one a little bit quickly because we're hitting the 1 hour mark. I usually just do this for an hour, otherwise there's so much information for you to
Yeah.
absorb, and then there's a lot of stuff for me to say.
Okay, just watch it.
Yeah, I'll just
I'll be
watch
happy
it.
if you just watch it, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just kind of watch it quickly. Oh, wait. That timed it perfectly. Yep, so that was pretty great. You swung a button, though that was not that great. You got hit
Keep
there.
going.
That's get bazinga, I guess.
Keep going.
Yep. What the fuck is happening? Okay. Okay, you do that. Yep, you smack him, that's fine. You smack him, that's fine. You're actually doing alright. Set out the clone? Oh, interesting. Okay, you hit the head for a little bit of damage, it's good. Yeah, you try to swing into the spot where they can call assist, not the best.
Yeah, I did the poking head for bait.
Yep.
Which worked, funny enough.
Yep, that's great. Yeah, you gotta do that. Sure, that worked.
Oh, really? Because I was going to do that again.
That's
Next time.
that no.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah. Okay. Tag whiffed. That's flames. You trying to hit a button there? Not. Yeah, you can't. Okay. Air throw again. You know to detect that now, which is great. He dropped the combo again there. Okay, you hit him with Helma Breaker, fire. That funny hit. Okay. You have a habit of kick rolling with Annie and then doing jump back and jump heavy kick. That's the same habit you have with Fuku as well. I would like to learn to do different things there. Wow, you got around that. That's fire. Not the best use of meter, but you got it.
Yeah.
That's sick. Got him with the rolling. Smack him. Cool combo. Okay.
Yeah, drop that by accident.
That's fine. Okay. Rolling. What the? Okay, sure.
Funny trade.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny trade actually. This guy's ripped a fatty. Sure, yeah, whatever. His turn on the Xbox now.
That was my wisp punish, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta push
Yeah.
block more often. That's definitely the biggest thing there.
All right.
Okay. Yep. Okay, you got him. Hmm.
So he was firing guns at me, so I'm like, well, the only move I can crouch down with that. He'll do it again in a bit. There it
Hmm.
is. Um, so I'm like, I have to use crouching heavy kick and then use a drill
Nope.
because that's the best move.
I mean, I guess if you want to hit him, then yeah, but you can just crouch and it'll just whiff.
Oh yeah, true. So I did that. I punished that, and then this is the kicker.
Yep. Got him.
Yeah, yeah,
Swag. Yeah, that
that
happens quite a lot in this matchup.
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think the biggest things would be push blocking would be learning to push block. Just so how to learn these things is like you. What I recommend is like just start spamming push block, and eventually you'll get to the point where you'll go, oh yeah, this wasn't the best idea. Maybe we can do something different here, and then we can start thinking
Yeah,
about like, all right, so being push blocking wasn't the best idea here. We can look at different things. That'd be the main one I would look at. I think the other thing would be you are swinging a little bit too hard into just hitting buttons, and it's good to hit buttons by like seeing that like it's okay. Fortune is like she is whiffing something and I can hit her for it. That's fine. If you feel like there's even the slightest possibility of them actually hitting you when you're
yeah,
recovering in a situation, don't hit a button and just try to see what the other perspective looks like. And eventually, like what'll happen is like you'll now I've told you to climb up basically. What you will do now is
yeah,
like you'll start climbing up more, and now you'll be like, wait, but maybe it was a good idea to hit a button here, and you'll find like a middle ground of like when it is a good idea, when it isn't, as opposed to just
yeah,
blindly doing it one way or blindly not doing it one way.
yeah. Okay.
And poking with 5 MP is good. Using air fireballs to control space is good. You've been doing that a little bit. Focus a little bit more on that. I think would be great, as opposed to trying to
Yeah,
just hold a forward and hit. Just sort of holding W and hitting jumping heavy kick quite a bit. Not the greatest idea
uh,
that anybody ever
oh,
came up with. Um, So yeah, with any waiting a little bit more, throwing out. Oh yeah, you didn't really do a whole lot of forward heavy punch.
for
That's
any or for
and
Fugler?
any forward heavy punch is a pretty great normal. I love doing it when I can get away with it. It's a gargantuan normal. It's pretty fire. I will show you what that looks like. I mean, you know what it looks like, but I'll just show it to you anyway.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like this button is so big, dude. Oh my god, it's so big like that.
right.
It's so far away. And
It's
if it
so
hits
much
you,
frames.
yeah, that's where you want to do it from like a little bit far away, like this, like, and then you cancel into fireball. It's pretty funny.
Oh, okay. I'll write that down.
Then it's like,
Oops.
oh, they're staying on the ground for this. If you see them, like, if you do this move and like while this is like starting up, they're jumping in the air. That's the time you can throw out an uppercut or whatever. It's pretty fun.
Okay.
I love doing
Hmm.
this. It's not like the best strategy of all time, but it is pretty fun. So I would recommend throwing it out once in a while as opposed to just rolling a bunch or whatever.
Cool.
Couple other things to throw out there. 10 medium punch is also great. Like throwing out one of these is fine. Crouch and light punch would be our main anti-air to think about.
Oh yeah.
Again, if you look at it in game, not nowhere on the head and so many hitboxes on the arm.
Yeah. But that's a really yeah. It's an anti-air, but it's a very tight one.
Yeah, you'll learn when it's a good idea, when it isn't. Generally, it's pretty alright. That's also fine.
Right.
But yeah.
Suppose there was something else. Oh yeah. See when the enemy is attacking, and if you can punish it, punish it.
I would tend towards if you think there is like even a sliver of a chance that you can't punish it, maybe don't try it now, because you're much more likely to hit a button if you think there is even a slightest of a chance of you hitting them. So I would
Okay.
recommend swinging the other side a little bit too much.
Okay.
But like swinging the other way, and then you'll find a middle ground somewhere.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Uh, what's another good question? I guess the last question I have probably is, combos.
Mm-hmm.
How important are they?
Tricky question. Um, Starting off, if you have a basic combo the way you do with your Eni and your Fukua, not the end of the world.
Yeah.
That's like fine enough. So one of the things you can do is like, let's say something looks like this or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Uh oh my god, what do I do? You do one of these, you can go into a grab there. That's
Oh,
a good
shoot.
mix-up you can
Okay.
throw in. As soon as they recover, you can throw a grab and it'll be pretty funny. And you can combo
Yeah.
off that. Or you can just, like, instead of going for the grab, you go for the crush leg kick instead.
Actually, that's a
Or,
good one.
yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna
Basically,
say,
like, sorry, yeah?
um, there's one move I know how to do where you can grab and then 236 medium punch.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so immediately after grab, you can 236 medium punch. Okay, you could do that. Oh, yeah, I was trying to do forward medium punch, but that was not helping. Yeah, that's way
I
better.
wonder if you can do that.
It is. You
No, you
can. It's
can't do
just.
that here. You can do it in the corner, maybe, but not mid-screen.
Uh, I might have done it. Okay. What even the point is that move? That's so. Yeah.
Once you
Small
start learning how to...
hitbox.
some memes here, but I won't know them.
That's alright. Greatest Fuqua. Oh, sorry. Greatest Annie coach doesn't know how to condition.
I don't know. Install stuff doesn't. I never learned it. It was a waste of time for me.
Yeah.
I spent time
I
learning neutral
agree.
instead, so it's like if you're
Yeah.
playing this character for like since she comes out and you are like the neutral master and you can do all the combos, then you start looking at install. I think
Yeah. Well,
I
because
wouldn't
you.
bother with install for now.
Yeah, you did 6 months, so that's
Yeah, I
alright.
was like, I'm not playing this character that much. Did it for a couple of
Uh.
months and I was like, I'm bored already. I'm gonna go do anything else.
Oh, yeah. Great. Well,
I mean,
I
if
think
you have
that's
fun with her, that's
everything.
great. Like I just had other reasons why I stopped playing her. So,
Uh. Well, thanks for your help.
and no worries, man.
I would like to book another date.
Mm-hmm.
We'll discuss that off camera.
That's fine.
But yeah, audience, this is me shaking Chimp's hand.
Hell yeah, brother.
Dab me up.
I'm gonna hit the button
Dab
to
me
stop
up.
recording.